How did you turn the tables on your sister? My older sister Sophia was home from college for spring break and acted like I was ruining her life by existing as a normal 15-year-old. She'd roll her eyes when I laughed at TikToks and mocked me for playing video games. When I wore my favorite hoodie to her friend's party she dragged me to, she pulled me aside furious. Can you please just grow up already? She hissed. You're embarrassing me acting like such a kid. So I shrugged and said, you're right, I should grow up, starting right now. The next morning, I came downstairs in khakis and a tucked-in polo, reading the business section of the newspaper while eating bran cereal. When Sophia's friends came over, I shook their hands firmly and asked about their 5-year plans and whether they'd started their 401ks yet. It's never too early to think about compound interest, I told her crushingly hot friend Liam, pulling out charts I'd printed about retirement savings. At your age, you're already behind where you should be. Liam looked deeply uncomfortable while Sophia tried to drag me away. I started going to bed at 8:30 p.m. sharp, which meant when Sophia needed rides home from parties, I was already asleep with my phone on Do Not Disturb because adults need proper sleep schedules. She had to call our parents for rides at midnight, explaining why her grown-up sister couldn't help, making her look like an irresponsible child who couldn't plan ahead. Our parents were thrilled I was being so mature while Sophia looked like a disaster who couldn't even arrange transportation. When Sophia had friends over to pregame, I sat in the living room watching PBS documentaries about the economy at full volume, occasionally commenting about the irresponsibility of binge drinking and how their developing brains were being damaged. I offered everyone water and carrot sticks instead, plus pamphlets about liver disease I'd gotten from the library. Did you know your prefrontal cortex isn't fully developed until 25? I asked loudly. Her friends started calling her the girl with the weird sister and stopped coming over entirely. I joined Sophia's gym but only went during senior citizen aqua aerobics, making friends with all the elderly ladies who thought it was wonderful that Sophia's little sister was so mature. They'd corner Sophia to tell her she should be more like me, discussing their medical problems in graphic detail while her friends watched. When Liam was there, I'd loudly discuss my fiber intake with my new friend Gladys, making sure he could hear every detail about digestive regularity and the benefits of prunes. At the mall with Sophia and her friends, I only shopped at stores for middle-aged professionals, trying on sensible shoes and reading consumer reports on reliability out loud. When they went to Forever 21, I lectured about fast fashion destroying the environment and suggested we visit the appliance store instead to look at energy-efficient dishwashers. Did you know a good dishwasher can last 20 years? I said excitedly. Her friends started ditching plans when they heard I was coming. I started meal prepping every Sunday, filling the entire fridge with labeled containers of bland chicken, steamed vegetables, and quinoa, leaving no room for Sophia's food. When she complained, I explained that grown-ups plan ahead and don't rely on takeout, showing her my color-coded spreadsheet of nutritional values. I'd wake up at 5 a.m. to do yoga and blend green smoothies with kale and spirulina, making sure the blender was extra loud right next to her room because adults prioritize wellness over sleep-ins. When Sophia brought Liam over to watch movies, I sat between them with my knitting and a notepad, pausing the film every few minutes to explain that adults don't have time for entertainment without productivity. I made them watch my documentary about mutual funds instead, taking detailed notes and creating a pop quiz after. Question 1. Explain the difference between aggressive and conservative portfolios. I said seriously. Liam never came over again. Our parents were so impressed with my maturity that they started trusting me with everything and comparing Sophia unfavorably. Why can't you be responsible like your sister? They'd ask when she slept past noon or forgot to do chores. They gave me the car keys, the credit card for groceries, and even asked my opinion on family decisions while treating Sophia like she was the irresponsible teenager. I started attending Sophia's college classes with her when I visited, sitting in the front row and asking lengthy questions about practical applications and job market relevance. Her professors loved my mature perspective while her classmates wondered why she'd brought her middle-aged aunt. When I corrected her answer in economics class with information from my Wall Street Journal subscription, adding a 10-minute explanation about market volatility, she looked ready to scream. By the end of spring break, Sophia was begging me to go back to normal. Please just be a teenager again, she pleaded. My friends won't hang out with me. Liam thinks I'm weird, and even mom and dad like you better. But you told me to grow up, I said while organizing my receipt folder for tax purposes. I'm just doing what you asked. This isn't what I meant, she screamed. I adjusted my reading glasses and pulled out my planner. Speaking of being grown up, I enrolled in your college for next year. Early admission for exceptional students. We'll be roommates. Sophia went white as she realized I'd be bringing my documentaries, my 8:30 bedtime, and my 60-year-old gym friends to her campus. You can't do that, she whispered. Already done, I said cheerfully. Oh, and I joined your sorority's family board. Can't wait to implement some mature changes to all those parties. Full story on the channel below.